Visit the Cooledge website for full installation instructions or to download a copy of the Quick Start Guide that accompanies the product. A basic tile lighting system is comprised of the following components. Tiles are the primary components of the system and are shipped as 300 by 600 millimeters, or approximately 1 by 2 foot sheets. Tiles can be cut to fit in one direction at specific intervals. Cutout tiles are 300 millimeter by 300 millimeter, or approximately 1 foot square, and can be cut in two directions to add holes or to make smaller sections. Jumper cables are included for situations when one set of connectors must be cut off. Electrical connections are made using a T-cable. Cable clamps are used to secure the T-cables to the mounting surface. Insulating patches are supplied to cover areas where the electrical circuit is being cut on tiles and cutout tiles. Control modules are used for dimming or tuning and power conversion. They receive power input from a power supply and control signals from a controller to power up to 4 90-watt circuits of tiles. Power is supplied to the control module by a power supply that converts AC mains to DC power. Tiles are connected together in runs. Each run is fed by a single T connection on the T cable. Before starting, find the box with the green Documents Enclosed label. You will find an envelope with the same green label inside that contains the submittal or shop drawings with the layout details you will need for installation. Tiles are supplied with adhesive tape on the back. Referring to the layout drawing, start at one corner and install the first tile by peeling the adhesive tape at one end, positioning the tile, removing the liner, and then sticking the tile down. Position and install the second tile in the run. Make the electrical connection between tiles by snapping the connectors together. Ensure solid connections, as poor connections will result in extra time for troubleshooting. Where full-size tiles must be cut, use sharp scissors or shears to cut along the marked lines on the tile. Where tiles have been cut, use insulation patches to cover the exposed electrical traces. In corners, or where there are obstacles, a different type of tile is required, called a cutout. Refer to your layout drawing for the locations where these tiles are required. Cutout tiles are ordered as kits with accessories, but for larger installations may be packaged in bulk with the accessories packaged separately. Cutout tiles are installed the same way as regular tiles, but can be cut in two directions to make smaller corner pieces or have holes cut in the middle portion for standoffs, sprinklers, or other obstacles. Once all of the tiles are in place, you can mechanically fasten them with screws or staples in the circles identified on the front of the tiles. After initial setup, the time to cut, mount, and snap tiles together should be approximately 30 seconds to 1 minute per square foot, or 5 to 10 minutes per square meter for rectangular layouts with few obstacles. Once the tiles are installed, the wiring connections are made using T-cables. T-cables are supplied in lengths of 4 Ts or 10 Ts. Refer to the layout drawing to determine the location and quantity of Ts required. Each run will require 1 T, and only 1 T-cable is used for each 90-watt circuit connection to the control module. Use T4 cables where 4 or less Ts are required, and T10 cables where 5 or more are needed by cutting to the length required. Cut T-cables are capped as shown. Don't discard cut cables until all connections are made, as these pieces may be used for other connections. Installation time for wiring the tile layout with T-cables is approximately 1 minute per T for simple rectangular layouts. Once the tiles have been installed according to the layout, the connections to the power and control components are made. The connection from the T-cable to the control module is made with a starter cable that can be spliced to the T-cable. Each 10-foot or 3-meter starter cable is included in a starter kit that also includes the splices, T-cable end caps, and a quick start guide that provides an overview of the installation process. If the control modules and power supplies are to be mounted at a distance that is longer than the 10 feet or 3 meters, you can supply your own cable or purchase extensions from Cooledge. Refer to the remote distance charts on the layout drawing if available, or in the installation manual that shows possible remote distances for varying conductor sizes. Control modules will have up to 4 DC output circuits connecting to the tile runs, with the starter or extension cables connecting on one side of the unit. The input connection from the power supply is made on the same side. Follow local electrical code requirements for AC power connections to the power supplies. If the lighting system is going to be dimmed or connected to a central controller, the control wires from the controller are connected to the Cooledge module via terminal blocks identified by the type, for example, DALI or 0 to 10 volt. For full details regarding setting up controls, please refer to the Cooledge Control Module User Guide available on our website. Once all of the system wiring has been completed, power the tile lighting system and check to ensure all components and the dimming or CCT tuning are working correctly.